Hey everybody, it's Jamie here. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. And if you are returning, welcome back. In this channel, we do all things home decor and DIY. And today we're actually going to be decorating my entryway table with a Halloweentown inspired kind of feel. But we could not start out this decorating party without some Confectionery Soaps Co. diffuser drops. Oh my god, they smell so good. This particular scent is Nightmare on Main Street. It smells delightful. It honestly smells like what I feel Disney should smell like during the Halloween season. Now, Confectionery Soaps Co. does not just do diffuser drops. If you're a candle girly like myself, you'll be interested in checking out some of their themed candles, and they smell delicious, all the way from something that's a little more subtle to something that's sweet. Oh my god, make sure you check that out. But let's dive into this Halloween decorate with me. So we are going to do the entryway table, and if you can see, I have my harvesty fall kind of theme going on. I usually stick to that every year. Like, my decorating skills have been very minimal and basic in the past. I am not going to lie to you. I just kind of stuck with like autumn, fall, you know. I'm like, you can't really go wrong with that, like with the orange and the yellows. But this year I wanted to step up my game, and I wanted to really dedicate this table to the Halloween season. And funny enough, the other day my daughter and I were watching Halloweentown, and it just kind of inspired me, honestly, to want to kind of vocalize like this table based on Halloweentown. And honestly, when I was getting the decor from Michael's initially, that was not the direction I was going in, but you'll see in just a second some of the decor that I picked up later on. I'm like, this reminds me a lot of Halloweentown, and this is so super cool. So that kind of inspired this whole thing. But for everyone that does decorate with me, I completely understand now why they do a deep clean of their home first and then do a decorate with me, because like, come on you guys, look at this table. It looks crazy. I honestly don't know when's the last time I really wiped down this table. I'm seeing like muck spots on there. We're having like leftover hay from my fall harvesty stuff. Like, you see smudge spots. I'm like, oh my goodness, girl. Like, honestly, I did not want to embarrass myself and show you guys what that paper towel looked like after I wiped off like the whole entire table. But oh my goodness, I will tell you, it was super dusty and insane. So when I got down to this bottom part, I realized just how disgusting the floor was underneath of it. So I asked hubby to help me move the table, because like, look at this. It's so embarrassing. But like, really, you know, like once you kind of get your furniture pieces in their spot, it's not very often where you just think about, maybe I need to move it. Like, it's collecting dust behind there, like, you know, like just little things that pop up, like having kids and everything. So I went ahead and got my floor vacuum cleaner, and I just got up as much debris as possible with it, and it just really couldn't get all the nicks and crannies of it all. So after I did a nice little vacuum, I literally just went in with another like damp paper towel and just kind of wiped everything to the center, like all the little leftover debris, and I dusted the molding because it desperately needed dusting. So this is some of the Halloween decor that I actually picked up with Michael's. A little bit of home goods is sprinkled in there. And those two pumpkin candles I actually picked up from the Dollar Tree. They were not $1, because you guys know, if you're in the state of Maryland, the Dollar Tree is no longer a dollar store anymore. They have like this $5 section, and that's where I ended up picking up those pumpkins from nonetheless. But I had this black scarf just around the house, and I wanted to have a black table setting or like a black cloth overlaying the table, because I wanted to really add depth to this whole table and spooky vibe. And I had this blue sign that I actually got from the estate sale, so I went ahead and put that on the center of the table. And there goes Lele. She likes to join in on mommy's fun decorating moments. But I went ahead and put that in the center of the table. I put the pumpkin candles on both sides of it, and then I did the little poison, a little misty thing that I got from Michaels. I thought it was so cool. And so here you'll see a nice little fun DIY where I do this little cauldron and I make it to where it is misty, like, you know, where it like on Halloweentown or any of the like the witchy movies when the witches are like doing a spell or brewing something. It's always the cauldron is like super misty with color inside of it. So I could not resist. After I bought this, I went right on Amazon and ordered myself a nice little misty effect kind of thing. Now what you will see, which was frustrating, it kept spilling over. Oh my goodness. Like the component that created the mist just was causing the water to splash out of it. It was very frustrating. But nonetheless, I had Halloweentown going in the background because I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm decorating, even if I don't necessarily look at the movie, I feel like I watched it enough time to know what's happening when I hear them talking. But I put it on the background. And so I went ahead and added this black garland that I got from Michaels. Oh my goodness, it's so stinking cute and it really added to the space. But I felt it needed a little pizzazz, right? So I went ahead and ordered these fairy lights. In fact, it came in like a pack of 12 and honestly, these things are like super vibrant. I really like it. So I used that to kind of fill in the spaces on the table, like just going around some of the decor pieces and filling in those empty spaces in between everything, and then just kind of just running it through, stepping back and just kind of see how it looked and flow through. But honestly, you just can't go wrong with adding lighting to any of your decor space. It just really just elevates the space altogether. After I fished the fairy lights through like the empty spaces at the top of the table, I was like, oh, grand idea. Why don't I wrap the garland in fairy lights as well? And that was just a great decision. You can like literally see it just adds a little spiritsy, you know, it just makes it a little bit more vibey when you look at it. But after I went ahead and added the fairy lights to it, I went ahead and turned on all of the little fun twinkly little pizzazz things, and I honestly just loved how it looks. Like, look at it when the lights are off. Everything is just sparkling, shining. The cauldron is doing what the cauldron is supposed to do, and it just adds that wow factor and that effect to the space, and I really just love it. One thing I wish it did not do was just splash all over the place. I don't know if I didn't add enough water in there or it's a lot in there. I'm not sure. I'm gonna figure it out. But nonetheless, it did not take away from the full essence of the space. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very Halloween vibes when I look at this table. But thank you so much for watching till the end, and please subscribe and come back for another video. See you later.